What is the difference between coaching and consulting? We get this question quite a bit. Actually, on our team, we talk about this quite a bit as well. Hey, it's Scott Beebe with Business on Purpose. It's a Monday at the time of this recording, and I've got one mission. We as a team have one mission today and all week and throughout the rest of the year, and that's to help liberate you from the chaos of working in your business. Over the course of meetings with hundreds of business owners about their coaching needs, we'll be asked this question from time to time. So what's the difference between a business coach and a business consultant? And do I need to hire one of each? Well, coaching and consulting are different, and there's value in both. So what's the difference between a coach and a consultant? Well, these phrases are sometimes used interchangeably in everyday conversation. There's actually a misnomer that they're the same. So a business coach's role, much like an athletic coach's role, is to constantly research and study the game of business, to work to develop playbooks, roadmaps, and techniques that each business owner and key leader, the players, can follow. And then that coach needs to show up enthusiastically, proactively, and repetitiously on a predetermined schedule to create the necessary push and conditioning through accountability and implementation. I remember when I was playing football in college, we had obviously we had coaches that forced us to show up every day because there were some days that we wouldn't show up on our own. And also they had a clock. And with that clock, they kept us on a schedule that was run by periods every single practice. There was a script. It was all scripted. So a coach will script, will push the stagnated, will temper the over-enthusiastic. A coach will motivate the exhausted, learn from the defeated, and celebrate growth. A business coach works with the business owner and key leaders both in season and out of season, and their outcomes are tied directly to the goals set out through long-term vision casting. So for a business coach, it's more important that they study and coach the foundation of the business than it is that they have specific industry knowledge. In fact, a lot of times it's good that they don't have a lot of industry knowledge so that they can come in and really begin to learn. Business coaching, by definition, will be ingrained across all systems of the business: administration, operations, marketing, sales. Of course, there's specific situations where a coach may drill down into a specific niche, maybe a marketing coach or a sales coach, but generally they're going to be across all systems. So business coaching tends to focus more on the accountability and the implementation of long-term systems and processes and less on short-term strategies that could change really quickly. Coaching is a long-term relationship that runs through the broad scope of emotional seasons, that ebb and flow of a business. Now, a business consultant, in contrast, is typically a current or even a retired industry professional with decades of experience within their given field. So if you own an ice cream shop, then you would likely hire an ice cream shop consultant. If you own a steel rigging and erecting business, then you would hire a consultant in that industry. The business consultant tends to bring a portfolio of best practices from their industry into a specific area of your business, for instance, accounting or operational efficiency, and then will advise you on how to integrate those best practices into your day-to-day process. Both coaches and consultants analyze existing performance and trends. The consultant compiles those findings with suggested solutions. The coach creates a game plan from studying the analytics and then creates a repetitious accountability schedule to push the owner towards the results. Consulting tends to focus more on mapping out a strategy of ideas and then advising on those strategies. So I think advisory services are probably a good tagline, but less on the accountability of the actual execution. Consultants tend to work more on a fly-in, fly-out contractual agreement where they might come in for a defined period of time, maybe 6 months, 12 months, 3 months, and then their contract's fulfilled. A coach and a consultant can work closely together, and both are invaluable to the growth and the maturity of a business owner and their key leaders. Now, we found just historically that consultants tend to be more prevalent in larger companies, say 100 employees and above, whereas coaches tend to be more prevalent in small businesses under 100 employees, where they can engage with the ownership group, with the leadership team, and some of those key leaders in the business. Either way, a third-party voice in your business is an irreplaceable resource that can provide you with the clarity, lend you courage, and sometimes remotivate you and your team back to the mission and the vision that you once had. Hey, wherever you're at, whatever the health of your business, you need that third-party voice. One of the easiest ways to get that is start to understand the health of your business so you understand what you need to go look for and ask for. So if you just go to mybusinessonpurpose.com/healthy, you can take a 5 to 7 minute healthy assessment. We'll give you some clarity on where you need to start asking to get that third party voice.